You'll sleep again and hear myself.
It's really loose. I was like, alright, I'll just tighten it up. Because it's loose on both sides, and so I just went to tighten it up. I just happened to notice it was really loose. And I couldn't find my little nail clippers because I thought, oh, that'll work. And I'm like, oh, I suppose I could use these to measure the speed. Obviously I don't want to damage it. And then I started doing it and I was like, well, what are these for? It doesn't make any sense, like, because it's a chair. I don't know what these bits are actually for. And then as I'm going like this, I was like, I could see, oh shit, I could see like copper, what it looks like to be copper wire.
I would say yes, if someone would have stopped me with a hammer or a knife, maybe I would have been happy.
Yeah, look, on that side, look like it's wrapped around. I thought, oh, I wonder what's going on there. That's what I thought.
So yes,
I'm still thinking it, I suppose. I was just trying to fix the chair because it's a bit rattly and annoying. I was like, this is rattly all over the freaking place. I haven't got it. And I think that's actually like it's been done with a special shaped thing, I'd suggest. But yeah, in there. It's interesting. Don't really see what the point of that is. I thought this said IKEA. I didn't really look at this till now. It says IKEA. Yeah, but look, it's designed in a strange Swedish factory that had little mini Swedes, ensuring that the bottom here didn't touch the thing before the legs were put on. And they're so keeping the price down. They didn't have the time to, or the inclination to remove the wiggly. Oh, that was not wiggly. That's a little bit wiggly. That's not wiggly. This one's super wiggly. This one's quite wiggly. I can't see how that would get wiggly or what it's for, as I've already said. Because you see, if your bum goes there, it's a chair. I probably shouldn't have to. Well, maybe that's tricky for some people to get their head around, or their bum around, depending on how you sit in the chair, I suppose. I mean, even Madonna wasn't really a bum, she got in the chair. I suppose you could argue it was from the front, but no, it's a pretty silly argument. Good, I'm telling you. I'm gonna stop. It's just a chair, right? A chair. Oh, the back's got to go on, that's cool. It's a chair, right? Just a chair. Yeah, it's a chair with legs on it. I mean, I presume that's quite standard. I mean, it's the sort of chairs most chairs I've known have had 4 legs in such a way. You put your bum there. I'm not going to demonstrate. I think it's gone silly enough, but. I mean, like, okay, it's been like, I haven't just noticed a lot of screws to put it on, but fair enough, you don't want the back bit to come on. But what stood out and doesn't it get in there, I suppose. Yeah, it might be a logical explanation, and I just happened to notice it. I was like, that's funny, what's that? It's very loose.
If you feel like exactly telling where it came from.
Yeah.
But like,
Cosmic events that are usually, if this is true, I mean, we know that we've been lied to about our history as well, but there have been cataclysmic.
well, that's got a similar. It's just like a pin, is it? It's like a circlip type thing. Oh, there as well.
We have a choice. We can either step up, rise, and stop it, or if we don't do anything, or not enough of us wake up and do something about it, then these cataclysmic events, which is, as far as I'm concerned,
the wrong one. Oops. Yeah, this is the one that stood out.
which is a manifestation of this higher
I mean,
power.
it's a circlip. You think if it was to be a circlip, because this bit's quite solid as you'd expect, but these bits are like,
I mean, this is a little bit beyond science.
was it just designed to make knives fall apart, or is this something being put there? I mean, or it's just another thing being. It's just, or is it the spell check getting close, but going it up just a little bit maybe. I don't know for sure. But seems just a bit strange, a bit silly. I mean, they're done up just with normal screws. I mean, I would suggest that this would be done up with normal screws unless you really didn't want someone to remove the legs. I mean, you could have it welded as one piece and just bolt that on the bottom, and it's strange. I mean, like an Allen key, I suppose. Look at that now. Allen key's going to be right to get that to tighten that. I mean, whether that even stops this business. I mean, sorry, that's a bit zoom for that. It's this business. I thought, I better fix that real easy. That's, not a big deal. And then it seemed to reveal like more going on inside a chair. What is that, like cushioning for your? Oh, it has to. That's not going to. It's just there's all a bit. Not getting too. I haven't got any dramas with IKEA or with the particular motel. It's the Lamb of the Stone here again. Obviously I paid and I appreciate it. It's funny, I went out just before, not like half an hour or something ago, to get some water from the service station. One of the tricky bits of being down the bays, I suppose me tourists perhaps know, and it's only dawned on me in recent weeks, is it, it's everything is kind of, to get anything you've got to go, it's not that far, but it's a bit of a, it's a decent little walk if you're right down the Esplanade bit and you go up to Corner Dragon on Brighton Road. Either way, I took my treadle as I've been doing. It's the way to go for me at this stage, and it's alright. And there'll be usual kind of dickheads around as far as the gang stalking sorts and the cops and the blah blah blah. Cops, I said, but yeah, there's fake cops as well. Because the ones that are on the corner there with their lights on, I say their lights were purple. Like, purple. Like, purple. Not a mist, like, you could say, oh, blue and red together makes purple, yeah, cool. They're entirely purple. It's a fuck up. They're entirely purple. Like freaking purple. Vibrant neon purple. Just that's the only colour that was coming out of them. It's just what I meant. I thought that was a bit strange. And there's weird things all the way with alarms and different things and whatnot. And bedlam when I got to the service station. That's just how it is. And the amount you charge for, it's fucking $10 for 2 bottles of water. I mean, anyhow, not about that, I suppose. But I'm just saying that. Is this part of the silly game? I mean, well, obviously, yeah. I just... The other day... I've got the wrong memory. There was some... Look, there's this sort of... the slick go tartan. Whether you can just buy it at the fucking certain... At the reject shop or something now, because the cops... I've been seeing heaps of... That, frankly, their costume has not been right. That happened actually the day, one of the days that, last day when I got, physically assaulted. They went through my vehicle, dragged me down to Chrissy's Beach. The day I spent 8 hours down there until eventually I was released. Well, on that particular day I had gone near friends and I'd gone around, just as I approached one side, I'm like, oh, there was a police car, but it didn't have the lights on top. It had police on the bonnet. It looked like a normal, one of the normal fucking SUV versions. They got so many freaking versions, it's ridiculous. So, but it had like old insignia all over it, but it didn't have the actual physical lights on top. I'm not saying they didn't have the lights on, I'm saying they didn't have the actual whole, you couldn't have turned the lights on if you wanted. You know, it was what I'm saying. I'm saying the roof was clean. And I was like, I laughed. I remember being like, look at that. And look at the way I've seen a lot of things. And I'm like, it's a fucking shapey. They haven't got the act together right. And then I came around the corner again and I saw that there was more. Right near my friends, I was going to see it. I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll keep going. And I went to the supermarket. And I got some bloody oranges and shit, whatever. Then I thought I'll go back and see. I'll just go back and see my friend. And And just as I pulled into the street,
The physics of an
they just came out, the police just came out, stopped me in the middle of the road, blah, 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 and, you know, wouldn't even have seen me because they hadn't gone past their car. But because I come from the opposite direction I had before. But then I got pulled over and it was a whole big scene and it was dragged right in front of my friend's house, which was like, interesting. Not ideal at all, but it was a number of things happened there. Whereas, but I might get into the whole thing. That's just an example that I noticed a while back. But the other day, like yesterday, the day before, you would have thought that they were. There was just the play strip just on the back of the ute thing, just on the very rear, but there was two blokes there, and they were acting as if. And I turned around and looked at what they were acting. They were acting like they were. Acting like they were police, and it's like. I was alright, whatever, anyone can get that strip on, I suppose, I thought to myself. Then as I kept going, there's a lot of funny things that go on. I'm like, I reckon that could just be another, it's just like it's like when you know, the things falls apart even more. The con, the disguise, the freaking, because these purple lights just before were like, they were freaking neon. Oh, look like, you know, arrogant, cockhead fucking blokes, right? Thinking they were top of shit in uniform, saying, "Oh, police, where the fuck, whatever." But the lights were like, they were, you know, neon purple. I had a little laugh, and I rode on past. And I thought to myself, oh yeah, more of the farce. All right. And look, this could be part of that. Who knows? I stopped looking at this particular chair. I was going to brief. I was thinking, we'll just fix that. It's a bit annoying. Because it stopped. I thought it stopped. Could be designed just to be annoying. It could just be a little bit of archon bait.
It's because it binds you to the ball. And binding you to their drama.
Just when you like that, see? It's designed to fall apart or make noise, or something's been put in there by some little, you know, something little, scared and untoward, or it's just a part of the game. And I can't hope to explain all the things that keep coming across that are, a bit inane. Bit same, but a bit, difficult with words and difficult. There's a quick summation of some of the absurd. Some of it's just is what it is, right? Got a lot still to learn about light and things, and many things, old things. That's how it is. And the more you learn, or the more I learn, the more I realise there's more there is I need to learn. That's a wonderful part of the dream. So let's not proclaim to know all things and have the answer at this point in dream time, because it's a context game, and while there are a heckload of cons, it seems, around, next year, texting or not, or pretending or otherwise, there are still certainly some real within the illusion, even if it may have at times lost its appeal. I suppose the real, and being in this particular ride, you wonder, has it been stolen? Did someone steal? The controls or the reins of the beast we've been riding on, and perhaps, maybe, but that's also perhaps maybe part of the game, and going with the latter and looking to steer in said reins, and learning slowly but surely access to such already inside us all, and outside us as one purely in that. Yeah, look, it's a team game. Not everyone that you first think are part of the team or playing the game or even have the capacity or the necessitative necessarily.
Talk to them about the weather, but nothing much else.
Yeah, it's like we see the projection of them onto the
Now I forgot the word. That's right. Constituted. I can't say it now. Either way, it's a funny old game, and things are not always what they appear to be. And seeing is very important because everything's made up of frequency. So please don't get me wrong, but yeah, the books wandering around aren't all read and aren't all as easy to read as black and white symbols on a screen or a page, or they might look like you or like me, and just takes a wee bit of time to and a wee bit of context to realise maybe there's something altogether otherwise. It's a heck of a ride. Realism beyond one's ability at first to consider beyond more than surrealism, but it's surreal, don't get me wrong, real deal. Alright, much love. Rambling, fading slightly, somewhat slowly on and out. Ciao.
And he and I have been working on this Maori
I
project.
thought this is funny. They probably know this though. Icy law. There's like a ball that looks fucking slipping on the ice. It probably is meant to be because I think he's straight up this bloke.
Problem number one is, do they really have substance? No problem. Because if you look at all the documents,
It's just that's funny. Yeah, I'm at myself.
is a legal scholar.